The most decorated Olympian of all time, Michael Phelps, landed in India and spoke to the Indian media on his illustrious Olympic career and why he would never return to the Olympics any time in the future. Speaking at the launch of Under Armour, a US-based athletic apparel, footwear and accessories in India, the 28 Olympic medal-winning swimmer said he doesn't feel the same in the water since retirement.
I've been out of shape for competition. The 2012 Olympics was not my best form, but I think it's just, it was challenging me coming off of, or challenging for me coming off of 2008, not really having a goal or not really knowing where I was going, and to be able to find the motivation after 2012 to train, to perform, and to how to do everything perfectly like I knew how to. I think coming back in 16, that's what made the journey so much better.
And you said for every day you're out of the pool. So what does that mean?
So in the sport of swimming, what happens when you miss one day, it takes you 2 days to get back. So for me, when I spent 6 years straight not missing a single day of training, I was getting so much more benefit out of that than other athletes because they're only swimming for 6 days. So if you take Sunday off, you're not back to where you were until Tuesday. So for that span, I was getting so much more. But when you're out of the pool, now if I get in, I don't have the same feel that I did before because I don't swim anymore and I've lost it. So no comebacks, guys. So don't ask that question.
Reminiscing about his long journey, Phelps said,
I wasn't afraid to dream and reach for the stars and think of things and dream of things that nobody else was willing to dream of or could dream of. And I think it's been a fun journey for me in the pool, and I hope we have a nice, exciting one out of the pool.
In the 2008 Beijing Olympics, Phelps won 8 Olympic gold medals in all 8 events that he participated in. He won 4 gold in the 2012 London Games and then made a comeback in 2016 at the Rio Olympics to win 5 more. On being asked which was the most memorable Olympics for him, Phelps said he would rate the Beijing and Rio Olympics the same, although for different reasons.
For me, they're 2 different Olympics. It's hard to say. For me, obviously, I have to say 2008 was stat-wise the best just because I went 8 for 8. And it's hard to say that wasn't the greatest Olympics. But also just the moments and the memories that came from going back to Rio, competing in Rio and coming back. Because that journey and that climb up the mountain was one of the most enjoyable rides for me. I really felt like I was like a 16 or 17-year-old kid again, where I was just enjoying really every step of the way and loving the process. So they were both very different, but I loved both of them just as much.
Phelps in his Olympics career broke world records for having won the most number of medals, 28, the most gold medals, 23, the most individual medals, 16, and most individual gold medals, 13. On being asked if there is still anything left to be achieved, Phelps said,
in the swimming world, I was able to accomplish everything that I wanted to. That's what made 16 so great. And for me, what I'm doing now is continuing the mission of talking about the importance of healthy and active lifestyles.
The legendary swimmer just had one advice for all the aspiring athletes: dream big and train hard.
Honestly, the advice is never give up on something if you truly want it. I think that's something that's so important, because if your dream is truly your dream, you will do anything that you can to make that a reality. What I did in my career is a perfect example of it. It wasn't all easy, it wasn't all fun, but it was something that I wanted more than anything, and there wasn't a single human that was going to stop me from doing what I wanted to do. And that's what I kind of hope to carry on. And honestly, I hope to see a kid out there today that, whether it's dreaming of winning 50 Olympic medals, whatever it might be, or 10 Super Bowl rings, whatever it might be, whatever that dream is, I hope these kids are out there just dreaming for the stars and as big as they possibly can. And honestly, training and never giving up. That's something that's so important. I never would have had the opportunity if I would have just given up or didn't have the background in the training. So listen to your coaches, train hard, and I hope to see you in Tokyo.
Before signing off from India, Michael said,
Hate losing.
You didn't think about it?
No, I don't. I hate losing more than anything.